This is Ruddy Mysterious. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I hope you are all well. Let's get something a bit more than that, please. That's better, thank you. Yes, hello everyone, I hope you are all well. If you are rejoining us from earlier, welcome back. I hope you had a good couple of hours doing whatever it is you were doing. If this is the first time you're joining us today, then hello. Welcome. Yes, we had a little stream earlier where we finally nailed Tomb Raider 1 shut. It was a lot of effort, but we got there. If you missed it, the VOD will be available on YouTube in the coming days. You'll be able to find it right there. Matt, hello, good morning, afternoon and evening. Nay, good evening to you. How are you both? I hope you're well. But yes, I would couldn't jump in earlier. Stupid work got in the way. Gosh darn work. 10 bits though, thank you very much. We did beat it. The VOD is there. I don't want to set too much of like a precedent, but it was kind of lackluster. It was like the game itself is fine. It's a great introduction to Tomb Raider, but I'm glad that they made more of them because they got better and better the more that they made, to a point. But yeah, the way it ended, it did just kind of end. It just, that was it, job done. Which is kind of weird. And also the last few levels were a bit of a grind. But on the whole, it's a good game. Glad to have finally played it after all these years. But super excited to be able to settle down with Tomb Raider 2. It's going to be brilliant. Tag. Before I saw you were streaming, but I was in work and couldn't watch. Oh, and then you got home and I had finished. Sorry. But yeah, that's work. It was like a 2.5 hour long stream. Which is a long time for 3 levels. But we got there. Sucky work indeed. Gosh darn it. But yeah, we did get there. Tomb Raider 2 is going to be exciting. That's what I've been looking forward to this whole time. I'm well. Apparently there are only 193 work days till summer. So yay! Woo! Just another half year to get back to where we are right now. Perks of being a teacher. Sucky work, stupid adulting and bills and stuff. I know, right? I know. Such a pain. How am I? Excited and in a good mood. For those who don't know, there's a bit of history between me and this game. It's well, obviously one of my favourite Tomb Raider games. I played it when I was younger. But I also tried to do a Let's Play series for this on my YouTube channel many years ago, but never got the chance to complete it. So this is going to be a playthrough and finally completing it for my YouTube channel. Let's just have a little look actually and see when this was, because it's a while. Probably the only perk. Heyo! Good afternoon, evening, whatever it is. I watched your YouTube video with the Death Water! Yes, that's it. That's the series. The Death Water! Which, it was a long time ago, that series. Where is it? Tomb Raider 2. So, it was last updated on July the 16th, 2014. So, finally, after 7 years, we can finally put it to rest. And I got so close as well. I got to the penultimate level. Just checking out the playlist. The second to last level. We got so far and never beat it. So now we begin our quest to actually beat it. And without further ado, maybe we should get involved and get on with it. Is this the Steam version? It is indeed the Steam version. a little while ago, all of the Tomb Raider games were available for about 50 quid off of Steam, which was an absolute steal. I am just hopeful that it works. I did a few tests and it did run a little bit better than Tomb Raider 1. So hopefully things will be alright. There's still a little bit of jankiness, but we will see. The intro cutscene and all the FMV videos are quite loud. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Tomb Raider 1 is so clunky. It really was. This will be like a dolphin going through the water in comparison. Anyways, let's get this underway. What? I got an error. But that's fine. There we go. That's fine. Do it. Here we go. Stream is a little bit behind. The window around the video should go. That won't be there for the whole stream. It's just for these FMVs at the start. Cooking up soup and bread. Nice. A little bit of food to tuck in with just before we settle down. A core design production. So we get one more FMV. It is very loud. And they asking the important question indeed. Which soup? Chocobo subbed at tier 1 on a 14-month streak. Streak? By God, he is back. Indeed, indeed. Thank you very, very much for the continued subscription and the resub. How are you doing? I hope you're well. There is an awful lot going on. Nay is gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. A gifted sub for you, Matt. There you go. And a hype train is so close. It's incredible. We'll delve into the plot in a moment once the videos are finished, because there's still plenty going on. That is awesome. It is September, so subscriptions are at a slightly reduced rate. You can buy your subs for a little bit less, which is awesome. And it also, I still get the full payout from them as well. So it's a much cheaper but still just as effective way to support the stream. Carrot and coriander. What a good soup. So, you are right. There is a lot going on. There's a lot to unpick. Hey, I said that the window wouldn't be there. Okay, well that's gonna have to be fixed. Because I can't play with a window like that. Oh, and I think it's gone. There we go. Yeah, we'll let this music run in the background because it's unbelievable, just while we go over the plot. Oof. Nathan McCree, I believe, is responsible for the music. Unchecked coming in with the tier 1 sub for 9 months. Congratulations on your subscription's birth. And a hype train has just started. That's also absolutely incredible. Already nearly complete with level 1. 94% of the way. Oh, and it's over because we have to go down to a demo. So, thank you very much. The plot of this game is that it's all about a quest for a mythical artifact called the Dagger of Xi'an. Xi'an? Spelled Xian. I always used to call it the Dagger of Xi'an, because that made more sense. But it's the Dagger of Xi'an. 100 bits from Nay, thank you very much. That's one level of the train complete. Hype, says the train. Thank you. So, in the intro cutscene there, we had it was basically a big war that took place in China. And the Chinese emperor was the owner of the Dagger of Xi'an. And legend says that if you stabbed that dagger into your heart, you would command the power of the dragon. So that's what he did to take over settlements and all that sort of stuff. And then a Tibetan monk removed the dagger from the dragon, and then the dragon lost all its power and died. And then the Tibetan monk put that dagger in its rightful place inside the Great Wall of China. And that brings us pretty much to where we are now. We're on a quest for the Dagger of Xi'an. And we're up against some dangerous foes as well. As you may have gathered, there's some new stuff for Tomb Raider 2. We've got flares, so darkness is no longer a problem. The music is even better. New mechanics. All that sort of stuff. But we are going to get there in just a short while. Because, first of all, this is the Lara's home that I remember. How is the audio level, by the way? I hope I tried to balance a little bit before stream, but I hope everything's all okay. I also don't understand why everyone's subs are not showing up on the September goal. That's a bit irritating, but never mind. I'll have to look into that for the next time. All good. That's what I like to hear. It already looks so much better than one. Looks, sounds, feels. Let's go into it. Lara's home, the training level.
Welcome back. After that grueling business last year, I decided to build this assault course to hone my skills and learn some new ones.
There you go. If you got the Go Live notification from Twitch, that was a reference to that very first piece of dialogue. In fact, the game does look very, very crisp. I feel like the Steam version may have had a couple of patches applied to it, maybe a couple of graphic updates or something, because it does look stunning. We have the introduction of Winston, our butler, right here. And it's just such attention to detail. He's got a teapot and cup for us. If you listen very, very closely, you can hear... I've got to turn the sound up for this. If you listen very, very carefully, you can hear his tea tray rattling. Such attention to detail. If you run into him, he grunts. And if we're really lucky, if you stand next to him for long enough, he farts. But I don't know how long we can give that. I'm sure I'm not making it up. I'm sure there's been times where I've been playing this game, I've just been stood minding my own business and I just hear a... And it isn't me. You know what? We'll probably hear it. Oh, made him jump though. Anyway, let's actually get on with the tutorial. So we've been given this assault course to practice on, and because of the way the display is, you can't quite make it out, but there is a clock at the top of the screen. That's going to time us around the assault course here. Winston's not... He just did it! He just farted!
For bigger gaps, I'll need to do a running jump. Back to the start.
I definitely just heard him fart. But it really won't come through on stream. Anyways, so this will time you going around the assault course, and there was always a rumour flying around back in the day that if you could beat the assault course under a certain time, then you unlocked some secret doors in Lara's house. And no matter how much me and my then next door neighbour, now flatmate, tried, we could not beat the time that would unlock those secret doors. I think it was something like 50 seconds or something like that. However, that was when I was a foolish child and was not familiar with various speedrunning strats, whereas now I'm a bit more intimate with speedrunning, so I can play much faster. However, we are still not going to beat the 50-second mark. However, we could get pretty darn close. Hype train concluded. Thank you very, very much. 3 gifted subs and 100 bits as well. Thank you. So we're not going to get anywhere close, but it's all good. In Tomb Raider 3, you get guns in the house and you can shoot Winston. How wholesome is that? That is true. Not only that, but his uniform gets replaced by a uniform that has a fat target on it, so you have to shoot him. It's brilliant. Across the zipline, down to the end we go, and she'll give us a job well done.
Gosh, that was my best time yet.
Minute and a half. Not bad. Oh, do you know what I've never tried? I've never tried the glitch that you can do to get onto the roof. Should we try that? Because I'm fairly sure if you just jump... Maybe it's not here. Maybe there's a point where you can like line yourself up, and then if you jump correctly, you can glitch onto the roof of the house. But I don't know where that is. We'll find it. Time to lock Winston in the fridge. Of course, it's absolutely obligatory. Locking Winston in the fridge is the only reason anyone ever played the home level. Unless this is a patched version and glitching onto the roof has been patched out. There's no way the game looked this fresh when it was released. So it may very well have been patched out.
Oh dear. Back to the start if I want to beat my best time.
Oh dear. Right, so what are you saying, Matt? Go to the start of the zip line. Stand at the zip line start. Stand 45 degrees into the corner and jump. About, like, where are we talking about? Here? Or are you talking like in this little alcove here? Is it here? Up on the actual zip line. Oh, okay. I thought it was done in the corner of the house. This is the stuff you don't do as a kid when you're first playing through the game. You're not allowed to break video games when you're younger. Stand at the zipline start, 45 degrees into the corner, and jump. Like, right here? This could take a little while. We may have to pass. This one? Dead on 45. Maybe about there. Oh! First time, it works every time! Alright! Okay, now we're in the big leagues, alright. So, what do? Our power is limitless. We're on the walls. I love, like, breaking the game. Just have a little poke around and see what's going on. Can we actually run off of the edge? I notice how we can't move the camera. Can I run? Oh, you can't actually run off the edge. Oh, that's a shame. I was gonna say, I wonder what awaits for us. Boo! Exactly. It's an easy way into the center of the hedge maze, I presume, but that's only like half the battle. You've got to then get back out. Oh, let's go round to the front. I forgot she's got the grand old gates. Let's go and see what's on the other side of those. Try it by the front door wall corners. That's it. That's how you get onto the roof of the house. I remember. Oh, there's nothing. The grand old gates of Oh, wait, there is something. Wait, what? That's weird. It's like a kind of pseudo-invisible wall. Oh, that's a really weird effect. Really weird, but it's only hot. Oh, you can... Oh! You can actually fall off of the wall on... Oh. Uh-oh. Help? How do I get back? Uh-oh. Oops. Well, you know what? Maybe we can just glitch back onto a rooftop somewhere. Wait, that's probably not the way. If we're gonna do it, maybe we have to do it on this corner, maybe? No. I can hear Winston approaching. He's like, "What on earth have you done?" I don't know, Winston. I don't know. Let me in, please. I don't think Winston's gonna help me out this time.
Well, Miss Croft, after all the times you shot me, barged into me and locked me in the fridge, I can't say you didn't deserve this.
Can he come through the gates? Like, does he have collision with the gates? Oh, he does. Look at him.
Oh.
Okay, we're probably gonna need to exit out and then back into the house to actually do what we need to do.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
After that grueling business last year, I decided for bigger gaps,
Oops.
I'll need to do a running jump. Back to the start. For bigger
You're
gaps,
on your
I'll need to do a
own.
running jump.
The mansion
Back
is
to the start.
mine.
So, we've already done the assault course. We don't need to worry too much about that. There isn't much more going on in the house, on the outside at least. There is the hedge maze, which we're going to need to go in at some point to gain access to Lara's treasure room. But we won't worry about that for the time being, because we've actually got to go into the house first. See, look how well designed this part of the game is. You have to go through the assault course to
Feel free to explore the rest of the house and gardens.
to get familiar with all the controls, and once you have that, you're then allowed to just explore the house. Right. Something about doing it here by the front door. Is it like right on the corner here, I think? Probably this way, I think, actually. Oh, we're going through. We're there! We've done it. Let's see you get up here now, Winston. Oh, look at that. Unstoppable. Oh. This is what gaming's all about. Getting to see all the unintended little nooks and crannies that developers normally spend so long hiding away and so little effort on actually working on. You know, is there a hole in the chimney? 100% not. No, look at that. It's not even brick texture on top. Oh, the greenhouse. Not the greenhouse. It's that's the swimming pool, isn't it? There's the hedge maze just over there. I think we would. It would be sensible for us to at least try and commit the route through the maze to memory, rather than just having to rely on the follow the left-hand rule mechanic. So that's where we're going to need to get to, into the middle there. The entrance to the maze is there, I think. So it's... shouldn't be too difficult, really. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, you're right, they're not, are they? Just, where was he? Swan dive off. Stick to the left is the fastest in the maze. Oh, it is the fastest. Okay, we'll do that. I will swan dive off. Messages aren't coming up on stream if that's on purpose or not. It's not. I don't know why that is. Alright, we're going to swan dive into the swimming pool roof. Some very robust glass. Okay. Let me just have a little look-see and see. Maybe that's a because maybe that's something to do with Tomb Raider. Send in. Let's do a test. There's a test right there. Well, no, that doesn't come up, does it? How very unusual. Do you want to do a test 2? Is it coming up elsewhere? Let's go back to the main frame. I want to do a test 3. None of the chat messages are going up on the screen. That's very interesting. Am I even still live? Are we still on? Testing 1, 2, 3. Have I dropped? Hello? I am still here. Okay. It's just chat messages aren't showing for whatever reason. Huh. Okay, well, that's unusual. But let's not let it spoil our evening. Let's not let it spoil our evening. Let's just prowl onwards, and maybe actually do some stuff in Lara's house, rather than just doing all the faffing around. You're right. It's not the end of the world. I've just got to be a little bit more aware. All right. Okay. So now we're done with the glitchiness. Now let's actually do the level. I've eaten an entire baguette with this soup. Not only that, you've taken care of your dinner, and we haven't even begun level 1 yet. Here was me saying that Tomb Raider 2 was going to go a lot quicker than Tomb Raider 1. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe if chat isn't showing up, maybe that's also a reason why the September goal isn't updating. Because I also don't think the tip jar has updated either with people's bit drops and stuff. Okay, so let's actually go inside the house. Hello! And you may remember, it looked kind of like this, but not really, in Tomb Raider 1. It was full of boxes because we had only just moved in. Now we are in, and we're comfortable. We have paintings on the walls, the rooms are furnished. And this is indeed a livable space. I am a horrific eating machine. It's the best way to be. Here we have Lara's bedroom, with a very square and uncomfortable looking bed. Look at those pillows. There's also a cupboard here that we have no way of getting inside. No. For now. Maybe in the future. Lara's bathroom. Nice and extravagant. Plenty of water in the tub. Although I don't think we actually have a way of using it in-game. But that's probably fine. Waiting for a Burger King. Ooh. Good delicious dinner. I had a frozen pizza. Did have soup for lunch, actually. I was like, I'm only going to eat stuff that's going to help my throat, and soup's quite nice and easy. And then I realised that I can't have soup for lunch and dinner. So I had to go buy something else and settled on a pizza. Because it's nice and easy. Here's the library. It's a lot of empty space, isn't it? It's a lot of empty space. I know it's a big house, but they probably should have condensed it a little. Piano doesn't make any noise. I feel like it should have done. And a harp. Again, no noise. Got the lurg. Of sorts. Just like a minor sort of throat infection, I suppose. Yesterday my throat really hurt. And today it's better. I think I'm on the mend, but it's still a little crackly. Let's go and have a little look in the attic and see what's going down in the attic. Just some storage. Nothing important going on up here at the moment. She has got a window in the attic though. She could convert this into a bedroom or something like that. Maybe one day she does. Who says you can't double soup? I think you can double soup as long as you have different flavours of soup. I just bought like a multi-pack of tins of soup, and they're all the same flavour. So I think it's a bit less acceptable to double soup. Am I working tomorrow? Yes, I am working all day tomorrow. Ah, the kitchen! And what a kitchen it is. Now we can open the back door for ease of navigation. That'll also allow Winston to find us easier. Ah, the ballroom. The ballroom gives us one of the standout music tracks of this game. The violins. Honestly, this is an absolute masterpiece. All like a synthesizer as well. These aren't legitimate strings, but how good does it sound? It probably sounded better before I went underwater. It just keeps on going. It's so good. I might have more soup after this. Well, go for it. Go for it. Carrot and coriander is a good soup. I just had plain old vegetable. Look at the face on this fish. Looks like a scared puffin. The things it must have seen. Very Vivaldi Four Seasons wintry. Can't say I'm too familiar with it. Right, follow the left-hand wall. Through the hedge maze. Oh, this is like muscle memory. Oh, it was. I went past. Oh, you can't directly follow the left-hand wall. Okay, turns out you can't just straight up follow the left-hand wall. Okay. So we need to wiggle round and round. And we're looking for a drop in the floor. Go along the front and side, then stop. I presume I have already passed it. Oh, it's right here. Disregard. disregard. So we follow this little tunnel right here. And then that leads us into the middle of the hedge maze. It's no wonder she got rid of this for Game 3. Oh, am I spoiling a bit too much? Maybe. Yes, there's a new thing here in the third version of her house, which is a lot more exciting. Okay, so what we need to do is press the button. And that opens the mystery door in Lara's house. And now it's a race against time for us to get back. And that's the wrong side to get out of the tunnel. That's not a good start. So let's try and do the same but better. This is probably where we should follow the right-hand wall, as we're doing it in reverse. Oh, Winston, get out of the way! I feel like I've missed the entrance. Nope, here it is. Here it is. We're fine. Okay. Let's get out. We've got to be quick. It is a race against time. I don't think we've done it. I feel like that trying to get out of the tunnel on the wrong side will have cost us the time. Oh, it's still open. 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 We're in. Whew. First time. And, as mentioned, new mechanic for Tomb Raider 2, we have flares, which let us see what's going on down in dark passages, which is great news for YouTube and Twitch compression. Thank you very much. Imagine just paying an old man to follow you around with tea. What I'm kind of shocked by is just how, he seems quite a stocky man, but if he's walking around that much, then it shouldn't be. Anyway, here's Lara's treasure room. Look at all the gold and money. There's a creepy idol thing right there. We got treasure chests. We got another creepy idol. There's money all over the place. There's a haunted cat statue, which I believe was featured in the first game. It's kind of like a little callback Easter egg to that. And we've got some other bits and pieces and artifacts, including a huge roll of carpet and some little, Olmec idols as well. The secret basement was also better in Tomb Raider 3. Absolutely correct. That's what I say about the Tomb Raider games. Every little thing, they improve everything a little bit with each game. Those idols have eyes that follow you around the room. They did, didn't they? Very, very creepy. Alright, let me out of here. And that concludes pretty much everything that we have to do here at Lara's house. Well, everything except one thing. And I think everybody knows what it is. So, let's not waste another moment. Let's get ourselves ready. Push the button. We open up the freezer. I can hear the teacups. They're rattling. Winston knows it's time. We're going to trap Winston in the freezer. Just like a... You know what? So whenever I played Tomb Raider 2 when I was younger and trapped him in the freezer, I was always like, yeah, that'll teach him. I didn't realise that literally everyone who played this game trapped him in the freezer. Can I have the violins, please? Music? I want the music! The music was going to make it really nice and poetic. There's only one thing for it. In the basement, she has old things stolen from around the world. She's like the British Museum. Yeah, and I think it's also in Tomb Raider 3 as well. There's a secret room you can get into that has past artifacts she's found from other games, as well as a reference to Indiana Jones, I think, as well. Such an extravagant freezer. It really is. Right. Well, in that case, then, I'm going to have to do it. Forgive me. I'm getting it a bit wrong just to avoid copyright. Oh, I thought he was coming back through then. I thought he was going to come for me. That's actually a really, that's a really haunting image. Oh, great. Psst, is Tag having a nervous breakdown? No, he's making art. And here it is! There was a time where I locked Winston in the freezer and he escaped. Rip. He escaped once, not even kidding. I just came back out here, started doing, trying to beat my best time on the assault course. I ran into the kitchen and there he was, right in front of me. Leapt out of my skin. You thought I was scared in some bits on Layers of Fear. I have not experienced fear like I had that time Winston ambushed me. The Saltiest Wizard, a haiku about poor old Winston. Winston, the butler. Condemned. How many syllables is condemned? I'm saying 2. Winston, the butler. Condemned to a life of cold by almost... No! Oh, I was so close. Winston the butler, condemned to a life of cold by every player. There we go. Winston the butler, condemned to a life of cold by every player. Gets in bed with full soupy tummy. No falling asleep this time. Clap, 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 says the Saltiest Wizard. Alright, let's actually play some Tomb Raider now. Almost an hour into the stream, and we haven't even begun. So we got another FMV. The volume will be loud. The window will be around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. The quality will be grainy. But we will get there. So if you remember from the introduction, the dagger was buried in the depths of the Great Wall of China. The window is back! How did I fix the window? I think I tabbed in and out, so let's just do that quickly and see. And that fixes it. Perfect. That's how we fix it. So, the dagger was hidden inside the Great Wall of China, which is where we're at now. There is a ever so slight problem, which is I cannot see my health bar at any point. You see where the black bar at the top extends down past inventory a little bit and cuts it off at the top? I think that's where my health bar normally is. And I can't see it. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. I'll have to try and fix that for the next stream. Got the big ceiling fan on over my bed. You've got the soup sweats. Oh, that maybe is too much soup. That maybe is a little too much soup. So yes, we're starting off here at the Great Wall of China. Because if we're searching for a mystical dagger, and it happens to be buried in the Great Wall of China, we may as well start in the Great Wall of China. Because maybe it's there. And maybe we won't actually have to go on this massive adventure. Spoilers, it's not there, and we will have to go on the massive adventure. The appearance of a tiger makes the base of the wall a lot more threatening. But it's okay, because Lara has infinite range on her teeny weeny little pistols. Nice. Feeling sick? Oh no. Sit up straight, don't lay down. Sip some water. You shall be fine. Now, in the previous game, we never knew when we were coming across secrets. In this one we do, because the secrets in this game are these little dragon statuettes. There are 3 in each level. 1 silver. They also make an attractive bring when we pick them up. 1 silver, 1 jade, and 1 gold. I will try and find as many of them as possible. If you get all 3 in a level, then you get given heaps of bonus items and weapons and stuff like that. So it is a good idea to try and get as many as possible. And this is our way into the Great Wall. Now, to quote one of Disney's most famous villainesses... Oh wait, this isn't the bit. I thought there was a lever to activate that. I didn't realise it happened when you just straight up stepped on it. Never mind. Let me out. I also can't see my air meter when I'm underwater, so there's definitely going to be a few things I'll need to figure out before we return to stream this game, so that I can actually see how well I'm doing. But this really should not take us too long to get through this first level here. I'm gonna aim for sub 20 minutes. I think sub 20 minutes is very doable for level 1. Oh, the brand new move we've got in this game is to be able to jump and do that reverse roll in the air. That's such a great addition to Lara's moveset. That wasn't available to us in the first game. We could do the roll on the ground, but being able to do it in the air now increases our maneuverability so much. Should help us survive a little bit longer. And we can do it underwater too. Exactly. You and I, Matt, on the same wavelength right there. Now, I know there's a tiger. Excuse me. Seems I tripped on a pebble and got stuck. There it is. I should probably be being a bit more careful given how I can't see my health bar. Did you know there's a version of the run-throughs for this game called NLNM? An NLNM run is a no-load, no-med run. So you're not allowed to load a save game nor use health kits. And like, that sounds like a... Oh my gosh, look at these little bugs. That sounds like a fun way to run the game, if slightly difficult. There was also another version as well. Yes, NLNMAS, yeah. No loads, no mods, all secrets. No chance. Not happening. I mean, I imagine you could do that for any version of Tomb Raider, not just specifically Tomb Raider 2, but it's too much. No meds. That's what I said, wasn't it? That's what it means. No med packs. I don't know if the audio's making it through on stream, but I can hear them scuttling right in my ears. Oh, did I say no mods? It's because that's what it normally is, isn't it? It's like no mods for the game to help you win anyway. No loads, no meds. I don't know, I'm feeling confident. Oh, here come a load more. Easy peasy. Large medipack and some shotgun shells for us. You can't see because my face is in the way. But whenever we pick up items, the icons of what we pick up appear in the bottom right of the screen. Cool. Alright, down we go. Further and deeper into the Great Wall of China. And this is the obligatory rhythm section. Nice and musical. Everyone, find the beat and go. And that's that bit. I mean, you've still got the rhythm, but I've got to concentrate. Yeah, exactly. The DD foie foie. It's a great little bit. Alright, we're going to do a save. Still conforming to NLNM rules. No loads, no meds. Haven't used either. This is what I was talking about in the Tomb Raider 1 stream earlier, about the sections that just throw you in a load of traps to figure out. This is one of them. Let's try. Oh, risky. I think this is gonna be the end of us. Lara, come on. Toasted. Well, there goes the NLNM run. Let's try again. I mean, my health is already compromised, which certainly isn't going to help. But... oh, far too far. Not this time. You know what? Never mind. I'm not too fussed. If you change the screen res, do you see the health bars? Quite possibly. It's probably fine. I'll probably just have to run it in windowed mode and get OBS to hook directly into the game rather than recording the monitor, which isn't a problem. 5 bits, rip. I messed up my run into the hole there, so I just took that one. Okay, last attempt. I'm not too fussed over some of that ammunition. We're going to get tons of that throughout the course of the run. It's really not the end of the world. Swan jump into the hole. Oh, you lied to me! This seems slim. It is very slim. Very slim. Jump forward and grab. This one feels good. This one feels good. Oh, Lara! You know what? Let's just roll onwards. Don't jog to the wall. Okay. Last time, and then we've really got to move on. I'm hoping that, like, the stopwatch doesn't count all of these as, like, attempts. Lara! That would have been alright if I'd have jumped in the right direction. Alright, let's get out of here. That would work. Stop offering encouragement and solutions, otherwise we're never going to get out of here. All this for some blooming ammunition. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up! Ah! It's being a doof. It's literally my job. Alright, this is where we're going to lose all our health next. Is on the knee knives. Ugh. Okay, you take a moment, pick up the Jade Dragon, and peg it! Told you! Oh, this is so much more stressful when you can't see your health bar. Oh god, the end is never the end! Let me out! Oh! The Shin Slashers. It's a good name for them. It's what I said to you. This is what this game is very good at, and the Tomb Raider games as a whole are very good at, is just setting you up with trap after trap after trap that you have to run through non-stop until it gives you a break. It's honestly really... It's really exciting, edge of your seat gameplay. It's really great. We are entertained! Spiders in this section. I know it. Now, we have an opportunity to gather the last secret in this level, and it's provided to us here. What we need to do is slowly work our way down. We are currently climbing down the side of a colossal pit. And at the bottom is our final secret. The gold dragon. We got the jade, we got the silver. Those were nice and easy. Now it's for the gold one. And the best way to accomplish the descent is to just grab and let go. Don't get me wrong, it can be really painful for your personalities to descend in that manner, but it's definitely the quickest. Anyways, so here we are at the bottom of the pit, and last time we stumbled across this, we encountered a dinosaur. And would you believe it? Here's another dinosaur! But we just need to keep out of its way as much as we can. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. For the final golden dragon, which also gives us a grenade launcher, some packs of grenades, and a small medikit as well. So that's pretty awesome. 6 grenades. But we're not interested. There are now 2 of them, however. And for my money, it's probably better to just try and run away more than it is to try and take them down. We only have 6 grenades from our grenade launcher and a bunch of pistols, so we should probably just leg it. Even I know that we're not strong enough to take on 2 T-Rexes. I have colossal pits. Right. The problem with having to descend that far is that then you've got to ascend that far, and then some. So this is going to be a bit of a long climb, unfortunately. In the dark as well, because I forgot to get a flare out, so super sorry about that. But we are getting there. Light is beginning to break. This may cost us the sub 20 minutes, by the way. But we'll see. I don't know how long I have been on this level. I think we could probably still do sub 20. Only close, though. Sorry, only just. It's going to be close. I don't want to check how well I'm doing right now. Just going to leave it to be the mystery. Oh, there's another little... Oh, the spider killed us! Well, that's embarrassing. Where was my last save? Oh, the knee knives. The shin shredders. The femur ficators. Oh, we're going to get... No, we didn't get spiked. We're good. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Let's do this whole bit again. Do the roll. Sorry. Do the roll. There we go. Grab the health kits. And that's actually pretty well timed for us to just keep on running. Nice. Give me them spiders again. The controls are a lot more responsive in this game too. I believe in you. Thank you. They are very, very gross. They're small, they explode into little pieces. They scuttle. However, potential spoiler alert, this won't be the last that we see of them, unfortunately. Lack of autosave would screw me over so much. The lack of autosave has screwed us over so much. Across the last game and indeed this one. But it's okay. We're there. Lovely. People may have noticed as well that Lara has much more rounded personalities this time. She was quite abrasive in the first game. In this one, they've nailed it down a little bit. She's a lot more well-rounded. Let's get the flare out this time so we can actually see in the dark. The Gamer Bear, hello. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to you. I hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Are you playing on console? I tried Steam versions, but for some reason they don't have ambient sound at all. Yeah, this is the Steam version. And so far, everything's been pretty okay, other than the fact that the resolution is knackered, so I can't see what my health bar is, or indeed how much ammunition I have, or how much air I am able to breathe underwater. So I'm not sure about the ambient sound. That is unusual. I attribute it partly to the fact that they're just old games. They're just old games, and they're not designed to work on modern systems. So they come up with all sorts of weird jankiness. Now he's playing through Breath of the Wild at the moment, and there is an autosave, but I didn't get the rest of that. What's that about the autosave? There is an autosave, but it's not good. Matt, I like her well-rounded personality. Certainly a lot less sharp than it was in the first game. But yes, welcome to the stream, Gamer Bear. It's lovely to have you here. Join us on a good day. We finished Tomb Raider 1 earlier this afternoon, and we're now beginning our quest through Tomb Raider 2. I'm going to take the Medipack this time, because last time getting killed off by that spider was kind of embarrassing. Alright, and then at this point you just get onto the zipline. Don't worry about the ones that are coming for you. They can't hurt you now. Over the pit, over the T-Rexes, down we go. Yes, there's a tiger, but again, you know what? Don't worry about it. The second one, forget about it. Just peg it straight to the end. There's the door from the cutscene, and cue movie! Now, movie... I was going to say movie won't cue till the tigers are gone, but we're there.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me.
The movie saved my life.
Lay that Tommy gun on my keyring.
Though not anymore. So after you.
Somehow, you don't behave like you got a monk's blood.
Oh, the
I
DOS
understand
doesn't
that
have
someone was in
ambience.
my favour.
Got you.
So indulge me about the dagger. I'd be indebted with your life.
Yeah, these were all... They were
Dogs
selling the
are waiting for
entire...
the right one.
The
The
entire
right
franchise on
time
Steam,
to
so I just
arrive.
bought them.
And then the dagger's blade will honor
The movie
hearts
saved my life.
of those who believe.
The tigers aren't really a
So
threat.
unless you
No, they're
pledge
not.
your
But
loyalty as well
And which
we
one is
don't need to
that?
worry.
to the sins and fortunes of Marco Bartoli.
Did I mention I'm quite familiar with this game?
Perhaps
I'm
not
quite
just
familiar
yet,
with
then.
this game. Jenna Bartelli, Via Carlivelli, Venice.
Gianni Bartelli, Via Caravelli, Venice.
Sub 20 minutes! Like super sub 20 minutes. Sweet! Are you planning on playing through all of them? Absolutely. So, the original plan... When did I start playing Tomb Raider 1? Like, I don't know, March? Something like that? 5 bits, thank you very much. Yeah, like, I started playing through the original one ages ago. And the plan was to have played through every single Tomb Raider game by the end of October this year. Because the first Tomb Raider was released in October 1996. So this year in October, the Tomb Raider franchise as a whole turns 25. And I thought it would be cool to play through every single Tomb Raider game by that time, because Square Enix isn't doing anything with Tomb Raider for her 25th birthday other than releasing a Lara Croft Fortnite skin. And that didn't really sit too well with me. So I was like, you know what, let's play through every single one. And then real life got in the way, and I've only just started Tomb Raider 2 about a month and a bit before the end of the project. So we will be playing through every single one, regardless. But we're just a little behind schedule at the moment. So now we are in Venice. The next leg of our journey starts off by putting down a little puppy. It wasn't helping us at all. There is also a man that we need to watch out for. There are two, in fact. The first one's right here with his dog. He only has a baseball bat though, so we don't need to worry too much. Especially with Lara's acrobatics, which have been increased exponentially since the first game. You had to go off and be an adult. I know. I wish I didn't have to as well. I wish I didn't have to go off and be an adult as well. I'd love to be able to do this full time. Here's the second man we need to be careful of. It's the Phantom of the Opera up here. Easy peasy. Yeah, I wish I could do this full time, but it's just not got the financial income right now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Can imagine we probably all wish we didn't need to adult. I'll raise a glass to that. May I even dare to say it, Angel of Darkness? Yes. Even. The Angel of Darkness. These are what these old games had in abundance. It was just such well-crafted charm. You know, you would just come across these moments in levels, and the game would punctuate it just with those little musical stings. And it added so much. Ah, the boat. Yes, we have a boat, but we need to get it out with the key first of all. We can't do that yet. My memory of Angel of Darkness is that it wasn't that bad. It just wasn't what was promised. And I think that was it. That was its biggest failing, was that it overpromised and underdelivered. As you say, Matt, yeah, it's a good story, good game, but rushed and clunky. That's exactly. Excuse me. That's exactly it. It was just rushed. What the heck? What am I getting? What do I keep banging my head on there? Weird. I think it could have been so much more than what it was. And I seem to remember that, like, it really began to wind down towards the end. But I remember certainly the start and middling kind of portions of the game were actually kind of fun. I seem to remember it was pretty fun, and it felt pretty good up until you got to, like, Prague in that game. And then it just kind of began to wane. My memory of Angel of Darkness was that at one point I couldn't get any further anymore because of a bug or something. I know that they have those... certainly some Tomb Raider games have those levied at them. I think it was Tomb Raider Underworld I had on the Wii. And I think it was a Wii specific bug, but if you went swimming down a dead-ended cave tunnel in a particular level, it caused a lever elsewhere in the level to despawn, which meant that you were just soft-locked. You had no way of actually completing that level. Oh, everyone's sleepy. Everyone's sleepy. You've got your own comfortable bed. Definitely falling asleep to my voice. It's a blessing and a curse being able to put people to sleep with my voice. You know, there are people who have long, exhausting days who just need to relax, and then they come here and listen to me talk and play video games, and they go, yeah, this is the kind of thing I could fall asleep to. I enjoy that. And that makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that I put people to sleep. But at the same time, I also think to myself, like, I hope it's not, like, boredom sleep. Also, anyone who finds my voice particularly soothing definitely tunes in for the correct streams. I think anyone who's only stuck around for Layers of Fear and Silver Chains would not agree that my voice is soothing. There's a guy that does a podcast called Sleepy where he reads stories, basically, and I sound like him. It's so soothing in here. I try. We're going to get the energetic violins back. So maybe now's not the time to sleep. But we'll see. It is very soothing. Thank you. I try. The thing is, I can't really work my voice too much to make the joke about how it isn't actually soothing. Is it soothing? It's like, oh, hello. Had a bad day at work. It's so stressy. So happy to see me live. Oh well, that's exactly why we're here. It's to try and forget all that sort of stuff. Even the birds are tweeting. May I ask, are you LGBTQIA plus friendly? Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone and anyone's welcome. Try and keep everything as friendly as we can. The Gamer Bear, thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome to the Tac Pack. It's very nice to have you here. And I hope you enjoy your time here. May it be full of soothing voices, such that everyone seems to love it for. Up until October, when we get back to horror games, that's not going to be soothing, and I probably won't put people to sleep then. But I make no apologies for that. That's what everyone seems to want. So. The native bagel has returned. Indeed, so have I. I had a little break myself, so welcome back. How's your afternoon been? Got to ask, you know. I think, yeah, it's kind of important to. I think, like, unfortunately, there are some places that aren't. I also think, especially what with all the Twitch hate bots going on around at the moment and stuff, it's important to kind of. It's important to have safe spaces, isn't it? So that's the most important thing we can offer. Hopefully, is a safe space. Did I miss something when I came down here? I don't think I'm supposed to be down here yet. I know I said I was very familiar with this game, but it's going to take a couple of minutes to readjust, I think. Any rooms that aren't friendly? Exactly. Any rooms that aren't friendly aren't worth being at. Everyone's a person. And everyone deserves to be treated as such. Encountered a few streamers who claim to be allies and then they are just transphobic or other BS. There's no place for it. There's no place for it. Okay, I may be a bit lost. No, wait. Have I got to jump over? Is it a jump over to the awning? I think it's a jump over to the awning. You won't find any of that here. Absolutely. Feels like you got to jump over to the awning, and I just got it wrong. Any of that does decide to rear its ugly head here is very swiftly dispelled. It is, but not from that roof. You know what? No, you're right, isn't it? It's from over there. It's not from over there. What? It's from over here. Don't worry, we're getting there now. Don't worry. Sometimes you've got to grease the wheels a little bit, warm up the fires, and get everything in working order. Sometimes it takes a little moment, but we're there. We've done it. Easy peasy. Told you we'd get there. Jump from the square window. I know. Oh, I didn't get my opportunity to dive, but that's fine. Lara has quite a jump on her. She really does. Given how her character model really... it's got just sort of regularly shaped legs. Like, those aren't tree trunk legs, you know. She's got a mighty powerful jump. Some flares and the silver dragon. That's our first of 3 secrets. We've still got a jade and a gold to find. I think I know where the jade one is, but I can't quite remember the gold. But we'll get there. She also isn't super tall. Maybe there's got to be like an article or something on the internet that says, you know, if Lara were a real person, what her dimensions would be. Is that the polite way of saying it? I'll do some research. Nice one. Oh, here's the gold dragon. What? Really? They're that close to each other? Oh, well, okay. Like I say, I know where the jade one is, so that's that one sorted. My only thinking that there's got to be an article like that is that they exist for Barbie. Like, people have calculated Barbie's IRL dimensions if she were a real person. So surely the same exists for Lara Croft, and I guess indeed other fictional characters. Was I supposed to bring the boat? I think I'm supposed to bring the boat. I don't think it's a problem that I haven't. But I think this bit's supposed to have the boat. There's a non-binary trans person at my work, and some people are like, I don't understand it. You don't have to. Exactly. You don't have to immediately understand. You just have to be nice. Like, it's literally that simple. I don't understand. How can you identify as someone / something else? You don't have to understand why. You just have to know that I do and deal with it. It doesn't matter. According to the wiki from a year ago, she's 5'6". She's tiny! No offense to anyone who's 5'6" and under. Hello, sir. But then, does that make like literally every other person in the Tomb Raider canon about 5'6" as well? Because all the character models are the same height as her. She was 5'10" in Legend and Underworld. Oh, good for her. Well done. Barbie should not be alive. Not enough room for all the organs. I don't understand Chinese, but I don't go around saying it's not a real language. That's a great comparison. I get what you're saying on that. I am absolutely 5'6" and under. Well, I mean, that's shorter than I am. Probably, like, I was going to say not by much, but, like, yeah, by a little bit. I'm like 5'11". Let's call it 6 foot. So for Lara to be 5'6/5'10", she can still jump higher than I can. It's embarrassing for me. They've changed it with each reboot. I think you do kind of notice that. She definitely looked a lot more squat in Tomb Raider 1. But now she can jump so far, she's been doing the squats, am I right? There you go. How's that for a segue? Was the ladder here? It was. She is pretty sporty, though. She is, and I am not. There's a reason I play video games on the internet, and it's not because I'm athletic. The healthy, non-show-offy foods enter through the chimney. Mouth are invited to stay for a party. The unhealthy foods are very rude and are asked to leave through the cap flap. Alright, give me them violins. Does it not play the violins? Normally plays the violins when you get in the boat. Maybe it's... I don't think it's in this section, actually. I think it's in the next section. Oh, yep. That was definitely not a place where that kind of turn should have been able to happen. Right, so you put the boat in here. Then you raise the water level. And that's how you do it. See, I thought you needed the boat. I just couldn't quite remember. Like I say, it's going to take us a couple of moments just to really get into the groove. But we'll get there. Plain white sauce. That's one of the foods that are good for you, right? Right. We get in the boat, and I believe when we leave through those gates, the violins return. So confident am I that the violins return. I'm going to crank the music. There they are. Alright, the violins do come back. Let's go all the way up. Yeah! Stitch that, gondolas! Uh-oh. Can't see my health bar. Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey. I see that misspelling right there. This is what I wanted to happen when we were locking Winston in the freezer. Yes, there's the dragon. And there's this gentleman. Let's get in before I die. Nice. This is what this is what I was singing, can't you tell? Do you know the speed strat for this level? Absolutely not. I'm assuming it's not how I've been playing it. Oh, I tried to jump out. Oh, but I died. All that's left is the death knell. Okay. I feel like I was kind of onto it in a way, but I don't fully know. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I don't know the speedrun strategy for the level, unless that was it, that I was doing it. Because we I know what you have to do to end this level. And we were kind of pretty much there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Eating healthy. There we go. What did I say? Oh, green is not a creative colour. I object to that. Most of my branding is green. The timer for the door at the end is relying on you getting out of that room through the ramp. If you swim out of the door, the timer never triggers. Interesting. What if I take the boat through that door? Go back out the way... Oh no, because the door closes, doesn't it? Lots of unopened doors. One more round. Saw a man had appeared behind me. So yeah, we just peg it up here. Just like that. There we go. That's how you kind of do it. Gamerbet knows all the things. I like doing dev intended. Dev intended is fine. But sometimes it's exciting to break the game. That's why we went out of bounds at Lara's house earlier. Sometimes it's just fun to do it wrong. Now, I believe that the dev intended way, you have to kind of throw your boat down there so that it detonates those mines. And that's why there's a second boat just here for you, so that you can carry on doing the level. Oh, that wasn't helpful. Let's try this again. At a time where I was obsessed with watching people speedrun Tomb Raider. Yeah, I always check them out on like the GDQ runs and what's the other one? European Speedrun Assembly, ESA. Like they look like really accessible games to speedrun. Because it's mostly movement based. So you don't necessarily need to know any complicated tricks, it's just muscle memory. The Burger King has arrived! Long awaited. Enjoy your dinner, guys. Nice. Never seen them. I watched the GDQ VODs. I really like the GDQs. They just fascinate me. They just fascinate me. How someone can have that kind of knowledge of a game. It's incredible. I also feel a slight tinge of jealousy when I see them absolutely trash one of my childhood favourites. Like, can you not have a little bit more respect for the games I spent years trying to master as a child, please? Thank you. Sean got too wrapped up in things to mention that he's now playing board games. Oh, what? What board games? Oh, excuse me, sir. Let's just stand on the awning, which is going to be much safer than trying to deal with these guys directly. Now, I'm not intimately familiar with the Burger King menu, so what did you get? Bearing in mind I'm unlikely to understand anything other than a burger. It's amazing to watch. I love these games, but I could not play them without dedication. it's a fair point. I'd get bored so fast having to find the perfect route. I have tried. I mean, I say I've tried. When we played Crash Bandicoot 2 earlier this year, I was like, I know Crash Bandicoot 2 like the back of my hand. Let's try and do a deathless speedrun attempt. And it went terribly. I'm sure anyone who was there would be able to testify. We did not get anywhere close to a deathless speedrun. So my pride was in tatters. But there we go. Burger King chips. Burger King chips are nice. Five Guys fries are very, very good. They're possibly my favourite fast food chip. Five Guys fries. We've got Steakhouse Angus Burger, which is barbecue flavoured. Sean got a double Whopper. Iggity! Good for him. He has two brothers and some friends over, and I think they're playing a board game based on Kingdom Hearts. Oh, cool. I was, after our stream earlier, we went and raided somebody else. Oh, the violins are back. Fantastic. We went and raided someone else, and they were playing Gartic Phone, which is a game I'm very interested in possibly playing at some point. We need some more people in, I think. I don't think it's a game we can play just yet, but one day. Oh my god, Five Guys, I love having Five Guys! Same, says the Gamer Bear. Alright! Five Guys is delicious, but I think McDonald's are my favourite chip. There's something comforting about McDonald's fries that other fries just have not been able to replicate. And I think it's the fact that they are quite clearly such low quality fries, and yet they're still so good. You know, they're incredibly inconsistent. Like, you get some that are firm and as fries should be. You get some that are like soggy and limp. Some are over salted, some are not salted. They're so inconsistent, and yet we still love them for it. They are delicious. Native Bagel. I never knew you tried speedrunning Minecraft. How did it go? I must say though, I haven't had Burger King in ages and their chips are good. Burger King chips are robust, as I remember it. Like, they're solid. You could build houses out of those. McDonald's fries have a teeny bit of Valium in them. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. As well as all heaps of other kinds of junk and trash. I mean, this is kind of a no med pack run because I can't see how much health I have, so I don't know when to use them and not. Does anyone else love it when the fries are just floppy? Like I do like soggy floppy fries. Yes. There is something... There's just something about them. Oh, now you said swimming under doesn't actually do anything, so let's do a little bit of that. Take our time. Go up and get the dragon. Can I shoot through these windows? I can. That's brilliant. Because that lets us grab the Jade Dragon, which gives us a whole heap of ammunition. Nice. Bottom of the bag fries. Sometimes you don't want nice food. Like, sometimes... Oh, that's embarrassing. Oops. Did it in 47 minutes? Was that a seeded run or random seed? What was the hardest bit? Oops. Oh, the boat didn't make it to the mines. Oh no. We're in trouble. See, Lara's like our combat in this game is brilliant. We're good at the combat, nice and acrobatic. I'm gonna turn the violins down because I'm kind of shouting over them now, and we've heard them enough. Can I not even see the health bar in the menu? No. No, it just doesn't show up. I think it's because it's still trying to run it in windowed mode. You can see at the very top of the screen, like the word inventory is just ever so slightly cut off. And that's like a Windows taskbar that it isn't rendering, but is still kind of setting the space aside for. And I think that's where the health bar is. And the breath meter. Can I see my ammo count? Maybe. Okay, I can still see my ammo count at least, but otherwise. Random seed, just got to find a village straight away, and the hardest part is finding the stronghold in the nether. That's fair. I imagine anything to do in the nether is probably the tough part. Oh, the redemption! Yeah, you redeemed beyond a joke. I didn't forget it, I just elected to ignore it because we've got new followers and I don't want to scare them away with a terrible joke. Oh, I did the vampire one yesterday. I can't do that one again. Okay. Let's tip out for a sec. I'm here for bad jokes and dad puns. Oh, well, in that case, came to the right place. So, ooh, I mean, it's a great joke, but it's a bit it's got a bit of a trigger warning to it. Why don't witches wear flat caps? Because there's no point in it. I don't know. What jumps from cake to cake and tastes like almonds? Tarzipan! That one's better. Alright, that saves me having to tab out as well. That's good. Oh yeah, look, the boat didn't go far enough. So I've got to like back it up, because my daddy taught me good. Songify the news? Anyone old enough for that? Jump out! Good job, Lara. God knows how you managed to survive, but glad you did. Before I get on the boat, I've got to go up here, haven't I? Can't believe someone thought that the witch one was worth writing down. You should see the state of the ones that I'm not reading out. Because they're not great. Like, really not great. To be fair, actually, they're probably better than that one. What nuts live in space? Of course, it's astronauts. Oh, I didn't want to use those guns. Those are good. We need to save those for an actual threat. Who can I nod off on? Well, is your bed not comfy anymore? I didn't mean it when I told you to get a bed of nails to sleep on. Oh. I'm going to make an executive decision to attempt to fix the resolution, because turns out it's actually kind of a pain not being able to see your health. So here's what we're going to try and do. If I try windowed, and I can add a new capture source, possibly, maybe. Let's see how this goes. You'll be looking at the black screen for a little bit. But this might fix things. Oh, it really hasn't. Oh, it really hasn't. This is what it's done. This is what it's done to my screen. Oh, that didn't fix things at all. Okay, that's not the way. Oh. Okay, now it's working. Fine. Okay. So now, can I add a game cap for Tomb Raider? Specific window, Tomb Raider. I wonder if it'll capture. No, it would seem not. On the fly stream editing is it's always good fun. Let's try a reset. Let's see if restarting the game will trigger that. Who would have thought that seeing your HP would be necessary? I know. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, now I've lost everything. Oh, this really hasn't worked. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Now I can't skip the cutscene! Just shut it down. Okay, that's not working either. You know, I was sure that we would make a ton of progress. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. Let's just get back into it. We've been faffing around for a little too long. Once I've got my game back, we'll just have to persevere, and I'll have to see what I can do. Because you didn't come here to see me attempt to stream on the fly like that. That'll do. A little bit of that. We're good at that now. We know what we're doing. Seriously flagging? Then go to sleep. You don't have to stay up for the whole stream. I appreciate the fact that you do. It's okay. Go and get some rest. Rest is important. Self-care is important. Far less important than turning up here and making me laugh and all that sort of stuff. You know, we always say it. Every little bit of support is as important as every other bit of support. From people who just lurk to people who chat to follow, subs, everything in between. Every little bit helps in any capacity. No one's under any obligation. I'm going to listen and rest my eyes. That's how it starts. No, I'm not sleeping, I'm just resting my eyes. We've all been to school, we all know how it is. It's the guy with the baseball bat. I can see a duck with a baseball bat. Is it a duck? I don't remember. Now there's just this guy right here. I think after this guy's dead, maybe I should probably save. I assume that this key goes up here. Because there is another keyhole down there. But I don't know, like, if we get a second key. I don't know if it's, like, the same key. Only open, or if it's, like, one key for one lock and you have to pick which house you want to go in. Let's find out. No. Okay, so it does only go in the one near to where you find it. So that's fine. Let's do that. We should at least be able to do this second level. And probably the third as well. Before the end of the stream today. 3 levels, as well as some messing about in Lara's house, is more than doable. Realistically, we should probably have been able to get 4 levels done, but I spent too long messing about in Lara's house. And doing all sorts of other nonsense that really we shouldn't have. Okay, this time just breathe. Just breathe. Yeah, the native bagel was so keen to pull me up on the fact I didn't tell a joke, he didn't even have the good nature to react to it. Look at the athleticism! Ignore the fact that I keep cracking my head open by swan diving onto solid ground. That's not important right now. We need to go this way anyway because I need the boat. I just reinstalled the Steam version of Tomb Raider 1 and it has sound! Quickly install them all! Now is the time. Oh. Yeah, we finished the first one earlier this afternoon. And what a mess it was. It wasn't a mess. It was just a little bit of hard work at times. But I guess that's to be expected for the first of the series. Everything subsequent has been much better. Aha, there he is. I knew a man appeared. Never gonna uninstall them. Never gonna uninstall. Always keep them on my comp. Didn't really work, did it? I really hate using health kits when I can't see how much health I have. This guy drop a key for me? This guy didn't drop Jack for me. Okay, well, it was a worthwhile expenditure of time. I love the first one though so much. It was It was a good first entry, but the games got better as time went on. And my experience of the first one, largely positive, but definitely some there's definitely some chinks in the armor that became more and more obvious the more that I played it. And I think the games have gotten much, much better as time has gone on. For the most part. For the most part. There we go. Final secret achieved once again. Now, this time, how about we don't swan dive into oblivion and just lower ourselves down gently. Oh, hi there. The last few levels did start to drag as well. I found that they were just too long for their own good. They stopped being enjoyable. They were fine, but just needed to be a little bit shorter. They did get way better, but I gotta say, I do not like the new ones that are more of a survival thing and not a platform puzzler. Right? I'm not a fan either. I say I'm not a fan, I've not actually played any of them yet. But they don't look like my sort of game, you know. They're not my Tomb Raider. This is my kind of Tomb Raider, and this is when I think the franchise was at its peak, when the games were like this. But for me, the survival nature of Tomb Raider is not what it was about. My versions of Tomb Raider... The last Tomb Raider game that I played and really enjoyed was Legend. And beyond that, none of them have really captured my interest all that much. Wow, that was it. Just a, I think that dog literally just came over and nuzzled me with its nose, and that ended it. Oh, this is such a pain. Such a pain. Losing the will. Nan phones had to disappear. That's okay. How are we doing? Terribly. Not being able to see my health bar is really debilitating. I have no idea how close we are to death at any given time. And so I don't know how important it is for me to save at any given time. I don't really want to like save scum my way through the entire game. So I'm trying not to save that often. But maybe that's something we need to look into. Can't keep succumbing to the littlest things over and over. It's my birthday tomorrow, so she wanted to get a phone call in early, before all of the demand gets in. You doing anything special for your birthday? Happy birthday for tomorrow as well, because I won't be streaming. So shall not have the opportunity to pass on my well wishes. You're working? No, I said, are you doing anything special? Not anything you would normally do. I played Tomb Raider 2016 and the one after that, and I did not enjoy them at all. Like, the tombs in the game are just mini-puzzle with minor rewards. That's what I've heard about them, and that's what kind of turns me off. Like, I did get them all. On the Steam sale when I bought the Tomb Raiders, they were selling every single Tomb Raider game for like 50 quid or whatever it was. So I picked them up because absolute bargain. But Yeah, I haven't played any of the Square Enix versions of Tomb Raider. It's only been the core design era, so these ones, and Crystal Dynamics, who had the Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld trio. Hello, Jay. Sorry, I did see you. I did see you come in as well. Hello. How are you? Welcome home. I hope work, although busy, I hope it was all okay. Welcome to the club. Which club might that be? Sean took me on a surprise trip into London last weekend, which was lovely. Ah, work friends have something planned. Uh-oh. Do the students have anything planned? Students gonna do anything for you? You should. You should make them do something for you. Tomorrow night we're getting a takeaway. Beautiful. Wait, you've got Burger King tonight. Tomorrow's a proper takeaway, I guess. So if you got Burger King tonight, Chinese tomorrow. I'm putting my hat on a Chinese. Going to a small gathering at Mum and Dad's, and Sunday going out for lunch. Oh, nice. A lot of plans. You won't see any kids tomorrow. Kids not back yet. Not eating well this week. So what? So what? I don't eat well on any week. Or is it all virtual stuff? I think I've decided. Next time Native Bagel asks me to redeem a joke, I'm not going to do it. Never here to react to him. 7s and 12s the only one in, and they have an induction with their tutor groups all day. Oh, right. Fair enough. I don't imagine that translates to an easy day, though. I imagine that translates to a paperwork day or equivalent. Sit yourself down. All the med packs. Yeah, I need as many as I can get. Now he's there. Can I run through the door? No. I didn't think so, but it was maybe worth a little look. Pull the lever. So it turns out, because we were talking about that earlier, and about the lever pull in the Great Wall level, there isn't a lever to pull for that bit in the Great Wall of China level. You just step on a bit of floor and it falls out from underneath you. There is no lever to pull. I was as stunned as you probably are now. Doing induction all day with mine on Monday. It's workshops on being kind and working hard. I think there's also an assembly at some point. This is the problem, isn't it? It's like it says a lot about a country when you need to teach the children to be kind. When it's not just an innate sense of duty to be nice to someone. Talking of being nice to someone, I need to figure out how to see my health bar, because this is going to get very dry very quickly. Cool. Year 10s aren't very nice. They never are at that age, to be fair. They aren't tolerant of others? Don't be tolerant of them. Just smack them upside the head. Don't worry, I will never say upside the head ever again. Unless singing the hit dance song. Oh my goodness me. So I was saying we could probably get the next level done after this one. That may not be the case if things continue to travel in the direction they're currently moving. But we shall see. Unless it's following the word oops, exactly. I mean, but on that logic, you could also get away with smacking the kids anyway. Well, actually, no, wait, you couldn't. No, don't worry. Ignore me. Excuse me? How are you managing to shoot me through a wooden door? Pull the lever, Kronk. There is no lever to pull! Other than the one I did just pull. What I mean is, there was a choice... At the end of the Tomb Raider 1 streams, there was a point where there was a choice of levers to pull. We did make the reference. We did do it. For legal reasons, I don't smack my kids. Yes, for clarification, we should just say that she does not do that. But yeah, so we did do a pull the lever Kronk wrong lever bit, and it turns out that neither of the levers were incorrect. It just changed which trap you faced. Got him. Okay. Maybe now we can move on. Sure. For legal reasons, I don't smack my patients. Wink, wink. Not unless they're, like, proper asking for it. Okay. I think we can finally go around and actually finish this level now. I'm fairly sure that we could have finished it ages ago, and all of this has just been set dressing for no point whatsoever, but you know what? Here we are. What if they're coughing, though? That's a true fact. Maybe that's what you should do then. You just be like, no, they were coughing. I needed to smack them round the face. Saw a fly on them. Had to get it. I would just like to clarify, we are very tolerant people here. Very nice. We do not condone smacking children or anybody. Normally. Cool, there's the boat. I mean, depends on what field you work in. You can call your clients' patients as a dominatrix, and that makes smacking them okay. This is not okay, though. Prepare for death. There it is. I tolerate May and Jay being unprofessional. Talking of patients, mine's being exceptionally well tested at the moment. Posture check. Okay. What level is this? Level 2. I would just like to make the case, though. I can't see my health bar, so I have no idea how much health I have at any given time. So the reason we're failing so much is because I genuinely have no idea how far away we are from death at any time. which, as you can probably imagine, is very frustrating. Like, the dog is probably just going to sniff us in a moment and we're going to die. There we go. We're dead. Hydration break. Stretch out. Oh, the throat. Okay. Focus. This time. This time will be the one. And then we'll see what we can do. Give them bones a shake. Namaste. I feel like if you could shake your skeleton, then that would be a real great stress reliever. We're probably not doing ourselves any favours by using the starter guns. We should probably move on to something a bit more powerful, but it's all about conserving ammunition. It's one of my favourite deaths, when you die mid-jump and just sink to the floor, like a stone. It's like they have to find a way to just terminate Lara. And so that's what they do. It's just kind of... Ooh. To be honest, we should probably just try and find our way to the end of the level. Gamer Bear says that you can cheese the level timer. And we should probably just try and beat the level like that. Because I'm not having any joy trying to do it the intended way. Imagine how that would feel, shaking your skeleton. I like to think that it would feel like how a dog shaking out looks. If that makes sense. Like, a dog shaking out looks incredibly satisfying for the dog. And I think that that's how it would feel to be able to do it. Let me in before we die, please. Ended. Nice. Right. So, apparently if we just swim out, we haven't got to worry about the boat, which means that we haven't got to worry about completing anything else in the level. We can just get out. So, we do that. And then we just swim out. And do this the long and slow way, but the way that's going to hopefully involve much less death than what we've been exposed to so far. Or like when you're hanging washing online, you shake it from the bottom and the whole thing flattens. Something like that, yeah. Like just one of those really satisfying shake-out movements where you don't get to experience it, but you can look at it and go, that looks pretty good. I didn't think you were going to go up for air. I have to every now and then, probably more regularly than I should, just because, like my health bar, I can't see my breath meter. Right, let's see if Gamer Bear's money is where his mouth is. And it would seem that it is indeed where their mouth is. And we can just leave the level. Do I get the boat? Good grief. What a faff that level was. That was Venice, that was level 2. We may as well start on level 3. Yay, I am not a liar! Validation! And we even get a free boat for the start of the next level. How very kind. Bartoli's hideout is this level, I believe. The only downside is that we don't really get to do anything with the boat in this level. This is as far as we can take it. It doesn't go anywhere else. So we're just going to park up. And move on with the level. Slight pest problem here at the hideout, but it's okay. He who is without sin should cast the first stone. Who'll be doing that? Jay coming in with the tier 1 sub gift to Gamer Bear. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, Jay. Gamer Bear, enjoy the emotes. Oh, that one counts towards the September goal. Why is no one else's gifted subs or resubs counted towards the September goal? Unbelievable. Well, anyway. Thank you, buddy. Maybe it's maybe I've got it set up wrong. Maybe it's just for new subs or something. I don't know. I don't really understand, but either way. It is September, so I believe all the costs of subscriptions is now lower for the month. Still get the full payout, so it's quite nice. I believe there is also a discount on subs anyway. I believe at some point Twitch actually just straight up lowered the price of subscriptions anyway, and now there's an extra like 20% off or whatever it is for the month of September, which is pretty dang awesome. At least they're doing that right. They're not managing to get much else right at the moment. Those ones were not worthy. Thank you so much. Oh, very, very welcome. Oh! They sneak attacked me. From around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. I haven't got time for that. There you go. Look at that. You got the Cypher Hypes. Right there. It's one of my favourite things, that emote. Hype! Yeah, well, I knew it. Easy. Give me a flare so we can see what we're doing. There isn't actually anything to see in this part, apart from a lever, which I am sure Jay will mention. Oh, and the Durst Scyther as well. I can't do the yeah at the moment, though. My voice really isn't up to it. Let me guess, also a Nuzlocke player? I've actually never done... Excuse me. I've never done a Nuzlocke challenge in my life. We'd maybe give it a go one day. Never say never. One of the first projects we did here on the Twitch channel was a randomized Pokemon Blue run, which was a lot of fun. Yesterday we finished, or no, we didn't finish, but we're getting close to finishing our Pokemon Gold run. Just a standard Gold run. So I never played Pokemon Gold until I started streaming it. So I would spend knickknacks on you doing a yeah or wah. Well, maybe I'll make that a thing. Maybe I'll make that a thing. There does need to be a re-evaluation of the knickknack rewards, that's for sure. 1, 2, Have we discussed Fred Durst's new look on stream yet? Because that's a interesting discussion. I've tried it for 2 weeks in X and then Sword and failed always on Victory Road. It just seems like, well, I mean, it's a challenge. It does the job, that's for sure. I did see advertised recently. I have no idea how to go about doing it, but saw an advert for a Binding of Isaac Nuzlocke challenge, which feels somewhat exciting. I don't know how you necessarily go about doing that, but I am interested in knowing more about it. Maybe you just get to pick like 6 items and you go from there. Is there a way over to that balcony? There must be. The silver dragon's over on that balcony. There must be a way over. Oops. That's probably not the way over, though. How would you get up there? Probably from the awnings, but we need to work that out. I think you can just jump up and do that. Yep, look at that. You don't even need to do the intended way for this bit. That is a speedrun strat. GDQ, thanks very much. We did a little while ago, but we didn't dive into the theory that he's wearing a wig. Oh. I was like, wait, what? Are we still talking about Nuzlocke? No. You're, yeah, we're on the Fred Durst iceberg at the moment. Yeah, it's a very bold look for a man like him in the job that he's in. The awnings won't get us over there. Bear with. Oh, that was close. That was very close. I wonder if maybe we should just try and glitch onto the roof of the levels again and just try that way. Oh, no, wait. Can I maybe go up here, perhaps? It does very much look like a wig. Fred Durst looks a bit like Richard Branson right now. Okay, I don't think that's gonna really do the job for us. How would one get to the to the silver dragon? Can I shoot one of these windows out? Not that one. Nor that one. Maybe it's maybe we come across it later. Don't think we do though. I mean, is it something from the garden here? No, no. It's not out there either. Okay, well maybe we'll have to leave that one. We're not going for 100% secrets because I don't actually know where they all are. But, yeah. It's always a shame to leave them behind. I was convinced that, when I was doing some food shopping earlier, I was convinced that the supermarket was playing Slipknot songs. Or at least was playing a Slipknot song. The song that was playing had, like, the exact same cadence as the chorus from one of their songs. And every time the chorus of the song came on, I was like, I had to take, like, a second listen. I was sure it was Slipknot. It obviously wasn't. There's no way a supermarket could get away with playing that kind of music. Okay, finally some progress. Oh, you get to the balcony via the intended way. I never knew it was there. What, the one with the dragon on it? I don't know how to get there. I haven't gotten there yet. Or you're talking about the sneaky, That's why you put down safety saves. There we go. We're in. Is it from up here? Is this how we get to the Silver Dragon? Maybe. Who's building balconies without proper rails? Must violate so many health and safety codes. You know what it's like in Italy. Carefree. It is, yes. Okay. I mean, they can do the railings on the inside, on the inside, on the inside, but that's about it. It's through the dark door we just died. I didn't actually mean to save. I meant to use a health pack, but... It's okay, we lived. It's through the dark door, through this dark door. Dark, dark door in the dark, dark house, on the dark, dark hill, in the dark, dark web. In the dark, dark web was a dark, dark spider with a dark, dark heart and a dark, dark motive. It's not quite how the Funny Bones books went, but it's how it's going to go for now. So I've got a window, but it's got to be this, right? This lever that's just blending into the side. I heard a door open. Ha 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 ha! It was here. There you go. Shotgun shells for me. Silver Dragon. We've got it nailed. On that note, heal me up. Because as we go outside, I think there's more men to shoot. Always more men to shoot. Nice. We gaming! Oh yeah, we know what we're doing now. Oh, this guy just has the key. Oh. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Easy peasy. We should not have made this bargain. That's very much what we're about here on the Tac Productions Twitch channel, is just obscure quotes and dialogue from well-known movies. Dark, dark world in a dark, dark place. Everybody judged by their dark, dark face. Dark, dark dreams, dark, dark life. It's a little bit more Limp Bizkit for you, with the offensive words censored, mostly by the word dark. Dark, dark kid, dark, dark knife. I don't know what the whole song is. Oh, there's another shin shredder. A knee knife. Spare me. Interesting. If I say dark 2 more times, that's 148 darks? It's 46, isn't it? 46 darks in this dark top rhyme. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, the fire bit. I remember the fire bit. It's okay, I think I can work with it. Yeah, but saying dark twice, so... Okay. So that's 92. 92 darks. Are there any instances where he does actually say dark? Because then that's going to skew the numbers. Okay, so you can't just, like, climb out. It's got to be better than, like, running. Way to ruin it. Jeez. What can I say? Great job, Lara. Nice one. Well done. We're all very proud. Dark does not appear in the song. Oh, okay. Fine. So yeah, it is just a standard 92. That's how you do it. Aha, yes, and that opens up the lounge. Oh, squeaky chair. Right. What do you got for me? Everybody must die. Everyone will suffer. You all shall perish. Excuse me, what happened? What? I didn't get any death animations. Let's go for something a bit more powerful. That's better. That's better. Just need to keep the ammo in surplus, and we can keep on using it. Now, the Chandelier Room here that we're in, as I remember it, is basically a whole heap of puzzles that we need to solve, involving having the chandeliers at various heights. It's down here? Nowhere for us to go, I don't think. I don't even think there's a secret down there. Nice. What I do like about this game, it's really quite inventive, is how they create round shapes using squares. And just the texture that's applied to the sides of those, well, cubes, I guess, more than they are squares. It's fine, nobody liked those windows anyway. We don't have any business down there just yet. We need to work up to that level. Starting with pulling this lever. Perfect. However, I can't remember if that's progress or not, so we should probably try and explore some of the rest of the stuff going on in here, which will normally involve climbing up these chandeliers as well. Pull the lever. Ooh! Some more music that I don't ever recollect hearing before. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. What a genius Nathan McCree was. Is. I think he's still alive. just listen to that. So mysterious but sorrowful. It's just incredible. Let me up. And just like that, it's over. Does not stay its welcome. It's brilliant. Save game. You're probably right. And that opens up the painting of Whistler's mother, or whomever that may be. There's a key in there. Okay, let's put down that save that you so correctly recommended. Now I think we just flying leap over to the windowsill. That'll do. And then down for the... Excuse me. Okay, well, I'm not climbing all the way back up. When I can just teleport all the way back up. Yes. So now I need to find a way to change the chandelier heights. I am quite glad that they don't move. The chandeliers, I mean. I'm quite glad the chandeliers don't move. Because if the chandeliers moved, then I would definitely have to find myself in a position where, and not for the first time on stream, might I add, I'm having to sing that song about how I wanna swing from the chandelier. And like I say, my voice is not in the best shape at the moment, so I'm not going to try and go for that high note. Ordinarily, I'd give it a go and make myself look like an idiot. I'm fine with that. Like I say, not the first time on stream that I will have attempted to hit that note, failed miserably, and sounded awful. But my voice and throat just aren't there at the moment. To this day, every time I hear the choir of just ohs, I get chills. It's so beautiful. That sting as well is so iconic. Not even just in the Tomb Raider franchise, but just in general. The whole kind of da, 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 da. It's unbelievably good. So iconic. And it just conveys so much emotion. It's so well done. You know, I'm sure he gave himself a pat on the back that the day that he took the Tomb Raider soundtrack into the core design office. All the dev team were like, "So what have you been working on, Mr. McCree?" And he was like, "Get your luggles around this. You don't want to swing from the chandeliers. From the chandeliers." I wouldn't mind. I'm okay with swinging from the chandeliers. I just can't sing whilst doing so. Now what? Okay, same but in reverse. I often think that about like other musicians and things like that. So when Guns N' Roses did November Rain, for instance, November Rain is an absolute killer song. If you've never heard it before, you need to go and check it out. It's unbelievably good. But I wonder, like, if they were composing that song, and they said, "Okay, Slash, we need you to give us a killer guitar solo." He went, "Don't worry, I've got it." Laid down all his fretwork. I wonder if in the studio they were all sat around, they listened to the completed product, and they went, "This is the one. This is the one that's gonna blow people out of the water." I don't know if musicians have that kind of moment, or if they're just always modest and they put it out and they go, "Oh, it's going to be terrible, no one's going to like it, but whatever." Okay, now we drop down the fireplace. We're done with the room full of chandeliers. And we may continue onwards. Or indeed, you know, like any song. Any incredible song by any amazing artist. I don't know if they have their moment of, "That's awesome," or if they do just all go, "It's fine." Probably won't sell all that much. La Ponce, I haven't seen what's been going down on Instagram. I've seen my phone lighting up, but I haven't had the opportunity to check out anything yet. I know the gold dragon is around here somewhere. However, I do not know how much air I have. Okay, there's a lever that I need to pull to open that, and I don't know where that lever is. I have seen the dragon. By the way, any Trivium fans in, their new songs are sounding killer. The segue for that is that they have a song called "In the Court of the Dragon." Okay, maybe we were fine, maybe we weren't. We'll see. They announced a tour on Monday. Yes! I'll be looking forward to that. I'm at work at that point, so you may, if you're not at work, you may have to have the fill me in on the news. Alright, Gold Dragon done. And you know what? Don't worry about it. Let's just go back the way we came. We still need to find Jade, I believe. We're getting there. Depends when it is. We'll see. We'll see. And where it is, I guess. We'll need to decide whether it's more viable for you to come to London or for me to go to Sheffield. I'm going to pop a save. Just quickly. Off to bed, everyone. Speak to you all soon. 10 bits from Nay. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out. Sleep well. And see you again soon. Hopefully at some point next week. Well, I'm going to have a little look at my rota for work next week and see when my next streaming days can be. I'm going to be in Sheffield working my trial shift in the hospital. Oh, what, on Monday? Oh, right. Oh, well, yeah, that ain't helpful. We check out what they got. They won't sell out instantly anyway. Have more faith. Show your support for the band. But, no, I take your meaning. Like, they're not going to go right away. To be honest, by that point, I'll probably be in the office anyway, so I can probably sneak a little look whilst I'm on the clock. Just shh, don't tell anyone. Oh, here comes danger. the danger stings in Tomb Raider games. You know stuff's about to hit the fan whenever you get one of those. And there are some really good danger stings in Tomb Raider 2. Lay up. Show me one person who doesn't do personal stuff while on the clock, and I'll show you a liar. That's true. That's true. But if I'm gonna get concert tickets, I may as well get paid to do so. Plus, I am also the manager that day, so you know I can do what I want. Perks of being a manager. So why are you buying gig tickets when you're at work? Because I'm in charge, because I can. And to quote the Spice Girls, because I want to! Because I want to! Oh, here it is again. Where is he? Yeah, I knew it. You can just tell in this game you can just tell when you're going to have someone to shoot. There is a much higher body count in Tomb Raider 2 than there was in Tomb Raider 1. Human and animal. Like, Lara just goes on a mindless murdering rampage in Tomb Raider 2. In Tomb Raider 1, at least her killings were mildly considered. It was more of a kind of, well, they started it, so I'm finishing it, rather than mindless, merciless murder of everything and everyone. Again, if I recall correctly, this is going to be a good point to heal, because when I climb up here, there's a man ready and waiting for us. You got it. I mean, in Tomb Raider, you go through her first kill of a human. That wasn't really a thing I needed to know about for in that game, you know? I preferred this version of Lara Croft and her timeline rather than the newer one where it was an attempt to humanize her and all the rest of it. Oh, we're already dead. I'm not really interested in how she became who she is, how she had to survive in the wilds, and... Did I not save? I mean, I thought I'd saved prior, after this point. But apparently I didn't. You know, I liked the version of events where she was in a plane crash in the Himalayas and survived and all that sort of stuff. All the things it goes into in Tomb Raider Legend, I liked that. I don't care how difficult she found it to kill her first rabbit. I'm really going to need to figure this out for the next stream. Also, why chat messages aren't appearing on the side. Maybe OBS just really doesn't like Tomb Raider 2. Which is OBS's problem, not mine. Frankly, OBS should like Tomb Raider 2. The fact that it doesn't is a little bit disheartening, but it doesn't have the choice. It's got to do what I want to do. Gonna get that large medi kit in now. Beautiful. I prefer as a sort of superhuman being. Don't need her to be personable. Exactly. I don't care where she came from or where she went. She ain't no Cotton Eye Joe. The thing is, like, that's just the direction that gaming was moving in when they started reworking the Tomb Raider series. Gaming stopped being just fun adventure game zone where things can just happen because video games, and moved into having to be realistic storytelling, gritty, narrative driven, all that sort of stuff. Thanks to games like The Last of Us and Heavy Rain and things like that. That's just the direction that gaming started to move in. And sadly, in order to stay relevant, Tomb Raider had to do that as well, which basically meant retconning the entire franchise to make it accessible for a new audience, whilst alienating the old one. Or at least me. Do you have the game source above the chat source in your scene? No. No. And it was working fine earlier. I think there's just some kinks in the system. It's fine. Fun fact about Cotton Eye Joe. Do you know what that's a reference to? No, not offhand. There was I used to have a friend called Joe, and I remember, like, I was around his house once. I was around his house. I think it must have been like in his front room or something like that. I think we must have been like ready to watch movies or something like that. So like, door was shut, lights were off, and all that. And he got up and, like, to go and get some snacks or something like that. He got up, and as he was going to leave the room to go to the kitchen, he tripped and fell into, like, the coffee table. It was like a glass-topped coffee table. He fell into it, and, like, he got, like, a little bit of glass in his eye. Anyway, like, his parents came rushing in, and we were like, oh, like, we gotta, like, sheer panic. And they were like, we've got to take him to the hospital. I said, I know. So they took him to hospital, and I went home. Didn't see him for a little while. And then next time I saw him, he had, like, an eye patch. But that was the last time I saw him. He had to then, I think his parents then moved or something like that. He had to go with them. And still, to this day, I don't really know where he went. I didn't really know much about him at all, to be honest. Just left with the burning questions of, where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. That was a huge amount of build-up for a very lame payoff. Can only apologise. If anyone was truly invested in that story, I am sorry. I did and do have friends called Joe, but none of them have ever succumbed to serious ocular injuries as a result of a coffee table, and I have not had to write a song about them having cotton eyes. Although you can rest assured, the first time that one of my friends called Joe does appear wearing an eye patch, they are going to be known as Cotton Eye Joe for a very, very, very long time. The squeaking is annoying. It's either the rats in the game or birds tweeting in the game. It's ambient noise. It's nothing I can do much about, unfortunately. Cotton Eye Joe is a reference to getting tested for syphilis because you get a cotton swab into your... Is it really? Like, I know that's the test for it, but like, I don't quite believe that the song Cotton Eye Joe came from that. Because to be honest, I thought it was to do with slavery. Well, that would have been my guess. There's a blood test for it these days. Oh, Jay, you could you may be able to answer this question for me. Yes, it is. I once did a presentation on double meanings in songs, and that one was one of my favourites. Yeah, Jay, you might be able to help me with this. So, as people may know, the test for COVID is pretty grim. Like, for anyone who hasn't had it, you've got to put like a cotton swab up against your tonsils for a little while, basically making you gag, and then you got to jam it up your nose and basically tickle your brain. How did they decide that that was the test for it? Like, because I've never heard of any kind of medical test like that. And now all of a sudden COVID comes about. How do they know that that's the one that will tell you if you have it? Like, did they do loads of different swab tests and go, yeah, no, this one's actually, like, this one's flagged up as being able to identify COVID. So you can do, like, swab tests for DNA and stuff, but you only have to wrap it around your tonsils or whatever. You don't have to then jam it up your nose. Like, is the actual conspiracy just the fact that it's doctors who are fed up of people dunking on them, so they just went, we'll make this test really miserable because the whole population's got to do it, and it's one massive way to get back at them. Because I've done one or two since being back at work, and they're miserable. But like, they're not just like standard saliva tests or anything. There are other things we can swab for in the throat and nostrils. Right. But, like, why was... I just don't understand how medical people went, like, that'll do. Why does it need both? Not medical professional, but since it is a droplet transmission and nose is a natural filter for it, it seems logical. Fair point. Oh, this health bar is really irritating. My not being able to save appropriately is also kind of irritating. It's a really unfair spawn. The fact that he can shoot you through the door before you can even aim at him. Not cool. I reckon that the medical profession is just playing a prank on the world. You don't actually have to do that. Literally just a throat swab will do. But we've been getting all you losers jamming it up your nose after it's been in your mouth as well. Great, thanks. Is this what I pay my taxes for? Alright, well look, the good news is that we are very nearly at the end of this level. And then the stream can end, and I can then spend some time trying to figure out how to make this stream work better. How is he able to shoot and I can't aim at him? That's not fair. How does one have line of sight but the other does not? Oh, great. Now what have I done? Come back to me. Thank you. Alright, let me out of here. So we swap the throat and the nostrils. Throat first because it's more pleasant, rather than nose first, then in your mouth. Well, I mean, that's fair. I have no argument with that. It's a respiratory infection, so we aren't going to be looking for it in the bowel. So no rectal swabs. Yep, with you there. Really, it should be 2 swabs in 2 different bottles, but they're in high demand and it's more cost effective to do both in one. Okay. But, like, if it's respiratory, like, can't like a sputum test uncover it as well? I'd have thought, like, just because it's respiratory, I'm thinking, like, that doesn't mean that it's not transmissible by other ways, surely. One hell of a bomb end to the stream. Ayo! Absolutely, but... Wait, I thought you said no rectal swabs. Okay, we are very near. However, I'm aware that there's that chap over there. Can't see him, he can't see me. And there is also a dragon for us to locate, I believe, as well. It's aerosolized, meaning it's transmitted in droplets of water in your breath. So that's what I'm saying. Why can't I just cough on one of those tests? I know there's one more dragon around here. We are so close. Want to get as close to the source as possible. Okay, I guess I can see the logic on that. You know what? Actually, I think we missed our chance for the dragon. I think you have to try and get the dragon before you blow up the building. Never mind. The end of the level is just round here anyway, so... Let's just get out of here. Down we go, level end. Job done. Whew! Alright. We are done. So, next time we will be beginning level 4, the Opera House. How many levels in Tomb Raider 2? About 16, I believe. They're split up into a couple of sections. So we have this intro section. This is the last level of the intro. Then you have a section of the level that takes place on an oil rig and like in the ocean. Then there's a section that takes place in Tibet. And then the last section goes back to China for the conclusion. But yeah, I think there's about 16 levels in this game. I'm happy that you end here. I hate the Opera House so much. So do I. So do I. However, it is a great example of Tomb Raider's fantastic atmospheric sound design. Really good. But yes, that is going to do it for this stream. The first stream of Tomb Raider 2. A couple of teething problems. But hopefully we will fix that at some point. I'll look into it and see what I can do, because it'd be great to get that sorted for next time. Talking of next time, let me just have a little look at my work rotor and see what we can figure out for next week. So, next week, not a lot next week, unfortunately. So, the 7th of September, 5 days from now, I have the whole day off. So maybe we'll do a whole day of streaming or something like that on the 7th. We'll see how it goes. But I think that'll be the plan. We'll do some Pokemon Gold. We'll do a bit more Tomb Raider 2. We'll see what else. See what else comes up. You know, maybe if we're going to make a whole day of it, maybe we should throw a couple of projects together. Anyways, everyone, thank you all for coming along and for hanging out this morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it may be for you. Thank you for all of the support. We got a couple of gifted subs come through, which is very nice. 3, I think, which means I need to manually update the September goal. But that's fine. I can do that. That's not going to be a problem. In fact, it is 3, yes. Uno, dos, no, it's 4. Is it 4? 4 subs today. What a gift. So yeah, I'll update that to 4. Unfair that time we're still timing you in the pause menu. It is a little unfair, but we won't worry about that. Thank you for the stream. Love to see someone playing Tomb Raider. And again, thank you for the sub. No worries. Hope to see you back or whenever. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I say, next Tuesday, we'll see what we can do. In order to... Got to do all the plugging and stuff. You got the Tac Pack Discord right there. You can come and hang out. That's where all the updates end up. Looking to grow it out, so the more the merrier. But yeah, that will do it for today. As always, thank you very much for the heaps of support. And of course, if you miss any of the videos, all the VODs can be found on the YouTube channel as well. Let's pass the love on. Who's streaming and what are they streaming? Let's go and say hello to Shiv. Shiv's playing Daisy. So let's go and head on over there. If you're joining us on the raid, then I'll see you over there. If this is where you're leaving us for this evening, then enjoy whatever it is you're going on to do. I hope to see you again next time. And yeah, she's full time now. Oh, awesome! I know her growth's been exponential. She's absolutely rocketed through the growth ladder. That's awesome. Maybe one day I can join her. The problem is, like, if I wanted to do that, I would need to quit my job, then go full-time, rather than go full-time and then quit my job. Anyway, the time is going to run out. Everyone, I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.